question, that is question number 2a. Let us read the question. Convert the following regular expression to NFA with null moves. Then convert it to DFA. Okay, regular expression is given as 0 plus 1 star 0 1 1 0 plus 1 the whole closure. This question came for 10 marks in May 2018. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing, that this kind of questions are very commonly or repeatedly been asked in exams. Okay, that is they are giving you one regular expression, फिर उस regular expression को आपको NFA with epsilon modes में या फिर null modes में convert करना है. Okay, और फिर उस NFA with epsilon modes को आपको DFA में convert करना है और उस DFA को finally आपको minimize करना है. Okay, so this is a very lengthy process or lengthy sum, but this will really give you 10 marks if you solve it properly. Just when you are solving it, don't make any silly mistake, because very silly mistakes will also, turn or will result in a very wrong answers or output. Okay, so see to it that you get all these steps very carefully, solve it very carefully, do not make any single silly mistake. Okay, so now let us start with it. Before converting any regular expression to NFA with epsilon modes, we should know that these are the different rules of converting it. If there is a dot, that is concatenation, we are supposed to solve like this. If there is a plus sign, we are supposed to solve like this. And if there is a closure, we are supposed to solve at repeated symbols of 0 many times or singly, no occurrence, that is 0 occurrence of that particular symbol. These are the rules. Looking at these rules, we can generate the NFA with epsilon modes for this regular expression. Okay. Okay, now we will solve the step 1, that is generate NFA with epsilon modes. Okay. Now for this we will draw the NFA for this regular expression using these 3 rules. जब भी हम लोग ये NFA ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं तो हम लोग इसको पार्ट्स में भी सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, सो दैट वी विल नॉट मेक एनी मिस्टेक्स. ओके, मतलब फर्स्ट ये पार्ट सॉल्व करो, बाद में ये पार्ट, बाद में ये पार्ट, फिर तीनों को अच्छे से कॉन्कैटिनेट करो, या फिर आप डायरेक्टली टुगेदर एक पूरा डायग्राम बनाओ, बट सी टू इट आप बिल्कुल मिस्टेक्स ना करें. ओके, आई विल ड्रॉ इट टुगेदर नाउ. So let's see. First of all, I want to draw the diagram for 0 plus 1 closure. Okay, closure I'll do afterwards. First I'll solve for 0 plus 1. So how do I do for 0 plus 1? That is, first of all, I'll concentrate on 0 plus 1. So ORing needs this many circles. Okay. Now I have connected all the states. What are the values I need to do? It is 0 plus 1 here. In our case also it is 0 plus 1. So I'll give the same values. First is 0, second is 1, another are epsilon. Okay. Now we want to do the closure of the whole thing. So ये पूरे thing का closure बनाना है. मतलब closure of 0 देखा था. Closure of 0 में 0 हमारा ये 2 states के अंदर आता है. तो ये 2 states के अंदर हम लोग को 0 की जगह पे 0 plus 1 को fit करना है. That means 0 plus 1 के 2 states है ये 2. तो ये 2 के अंदर 0 plus 1 तो फिट है. इसके बाजू में एक्स्ट्रा 2 सर्कल्स बनाएंगे. वी विल बी डन. सो हाउ वी विल डू इट? वी विल मेक दिस 2 states and now we will connect them. First to second is epsilon, third to fourth is epsilon, third to second is epsilon, and first to fourth is epsilon. With this we are done this 0 plus 1 the whole closure. Now next we'll do is 0 1 1. Okay, now anything concatenated with 0, so there is a concatenation in between 0 plus 1 star dot 0. Okay, when there is a dot or concatenation we follow this, and between them we want to add one epsilon. So this 0 की जगह पे हमारे पास 0 plus 1 the whole closure है, मतलब ये पूरा चीज 0 की जगह पे है और 1 की जगह पे हमारे पास 0 है. So ये चीज के बाद हम लोग एक एप्सिलॉन ऐड करेंगे, एंड इसके बाद हम लोग ये नेक्स्ट वाला पार्ट, अभी नेक्स्ट वाला पार्ट हमारे लिए 0 plus 1 क्लोजर डॉट 0. तो यहाँ पे मैं क्या लिखूंगी 0. 0 के बाद डॉट 1, दैट मीन्स 0 डॉट 0 dot 1, that is 0 closure 1. Now 1 के बाद again dot 1, that is 1 और 1 के बीच में एक epsilon आएगा. Like that. Now after this one, we again have one closure dot this. So we will again have one epsilon and then we will have another value. Okay. Now what is that another value? Another value is 0 plus 1 the whole closure. So if I want to write 0 plus 1 the whole closure, I have to draw something exactly like this. Okay, so I'll try to do it. Before drawing the epsilon closure, I will first make 0 plus 1. Okay, so I'll concentrate on making 0 plus 1. That is 0 or 1, and this is epsilon. Okay, now 0 plus 1 closure, that means 1 state extra in the beginning and at the end. Okay, now this state I'm going to join together. Now after this I have to connect with this one. Okay, so this epsilon will go to this state. So like that I have prepared this entire diagram. Now in this diagram, after completing the entire NFA, we need to show what is the start state and final state. So the one from which we started should be the start state. So I will show this one as a start state, and the last one where I stopped, I'll show this one as a final state. Okay. Now I have to do numbering for the state. So I will start with Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9, Q10, Q11, Q12, Q13, Q14, Q15, Q16, Q17, Q18, Q19, Q20 and Q21. So like that I will have these numbers, and this NFA with epsilon moves diagram is ready. Now we will move to the next step of this question. Okay. Next we will see step 2, that is convert NFA to DFA. Okay. Now here in this we will have different columns. The first column will be for Q, that is for all the states. Next is for epsilon closure. Next is all the input symbols. Here in this entire diagram we have only two input symbols, that is 0 and 1. So we have written all that. Now we will make this table. Okay. So okay, now we will start with this particular table. So here we have different Q, epsilon closure, 0 and 1 symbol. Okay, now we'll write down all the values. We'll first start with the initial state. The initial state is Q0. Okay, now see this table very carefully. This is very important part of the entire question. Q0 is the initial state, that's why we started with it. Now we have to write down epsilon closure. Okay, Q0 on epsilon goes at which states? Q0 on epsilon goes to which states? That we need to write here. That state itself will always come there. So Q0 आएगा. Q0 on epsilon और कहाँ पे जाता है? Let's see here. On epsilon it goes to Q1. फिर Q1 से epsilon आएगा तो Q2 पे जाएगा, फिर Q4 पे जाएगा. इसके आगे नहीं जाएगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे 0 और 1 पे वो स्टॉप होगा. लेकिन यहाँ पे वो Q7 पे जा सकता है, फिर Q8 पे भी जा सकता है, फिर इधर स्टॉप होगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे 0 है. So I'll write down all the states where it can reach with epsilon. That is Q0, Q1, Q2, Q4, Q7 and Q8. Okay. Now Q0 on 0 goes where? When I say Q0 on 0, I mean all these values, all these states on 0. Okay, that is Q0 on 0, Q1 on 0, Q2 on 0, Q4 on 0, Q7 on 0 and Q8 on 0. Because all of them are reachable from Q0 with epsilon. So अगर Q0 पे epsilon read करके I'm coming to Q7, वहाँ पे मैं Q8 पे ऐसे ही आ रही हूँ epsilon read करके, तो Q8 पे अगर मुझे 0 मिलता है, so ये same as Q0 पे 0 है. Q8 पे 0 is also same as Q0 पे 0, and after reading this 0, where I am going, that I am supposed to write here. So I'll see Q0 on reading 0 with the first way it goes to, after reading 0 it goes to Q3. Next way यहाँ से भी उसको 0 नहीं मिलता है तो stop हो गया. This is the third way और यहाँ से 0 read करके it is going to Q9. Next Q0 on 1. ये वे से उसको 1 नहीं मिलता है, ये वे से 1 read करके it goes to Q5. And from third way on reading 1 it doesn't go anywhere, it stops here. So we have these values for Q0 on 0 and 1. Now Q3 and Q9 and Q5 are the new states which we found. So Q3 and Q9 are not two different states, we consider them as a combined state. So we write down them over here, Q3, Q9 and Q5. When I write Q3, Q9, I have to write epsilon closure of both Q3 and Q9. That is Q3 on epsilon. Q3 on epsilon goes to Q6, Q7, Q8 and then from Q6 back to Q1, Q2 and Q4. So I can write all of them. Q6, Q7, Q8, Q1, Q2, Q4 and Q9. Okay, so I'll write down for Q9 next. Q9 itself on epsilon it goes to Q10 and there it stops. So done. Now Q3 and Q9 on 0. So Q3 on 0, the first way it goes to Q3 itself. Q3 by second way on 1 goes to Q5. By third way Q3 it goes on 0 to Q9. So it has got the same values. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll not copy this because I have already written them over here. Now I'll find out for next, that is Q5. So Q5 epsilon closure is Q5, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q1, Q2 and Q4. Okay. Now next is Q5 on 0 and Q5 on 1. So Q5 on 0 goes to Q9. Q5 from other way goes from 0 to Q3. Q5 on other way goes from 1 to Q5. Okay. So these are the different things. One thing that we missed out over here is Q3 and Q9 on 0 and 1. So Q3 on 0 and 1 we have written, but Q9 on 0 and 1 we forgot. Okay. So Q9 on 0 and 1 is, Q9 पे अगर 0 आता है तो कुछ भी नहीं होता है because यहाँ पे stop है, लेकिन Q9 पे 1 आता है तो Q11 पे जाता है. So मुझे यहाँ पे एक नया state मिला है. Okay. So now I'll write down this state which I have written, that is Q5 and Q11. Okay. So Q5 and Q11. For Q5 I'll copy the entire values. Q5, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9, sorry Q1, Q2, Q4, this is Q3, Q9, and this is Q5. This entire thing I'll copy for 5 as it is. Now I'll just add for 11. For 11 the epsilon closure is Q11 itself, and 11 के बाद on epsilon it goes to Q12. Okay, and 12 हो गया. फिर ये Q11 on 0 and 1. Q11 पे 0 आता है तो किधर भी नहीं जाता है, लेकिन Q11 पे 1 आता है तो 13 पे जाता है. तो 1 आया तो 13 पे. Now I have got one new state, that is Q5, Q13. I'll write down the state. So Q5 and Q13, I'll again copy the Q5 state as it is. Okay, and for 13 I'll add now Q13 itself. 13 on epsilon goes to 14, 15, 16, 18, and from here goes to 21. So I'll write down all of them. It goes to Q14, Q15, then Q16, then Q17, sorry, Q18, then Q21. Okay. So now, if you see, here in this particular epsilon closure, we have found the final state. जो भी जिसके भी epsilon closure में final state आता है, वो वाला state हमारा final state होता है. इसमें Q21 आया, इसलिए ये final state. और किधर भी Q21 नहीं आया है. Okay, जिसके epsilon closure में 21 है, इधर आया है. That's why we have this as a final state. Initial state of course same रहेगा, जो Q0 है वही Q0 होता है. Okay, next. Next, do we found any? Okay, now we have written 13 closure. We need to write 13 का 0 and 1 value. 13 पे अगर 0 आता है तो क्या होगा? On 13, this is the first way. 0 आया, we go to Q17. This is the second way. 1 आया, we go to Q19. फिर 13 पे ये तीसरा way है, यहाँ से कुछ आता नहीं है. So we stop there. Now we have these two new states. We'll write down all the new states. That is Q3, Q9, Q17, Q5 and Q19. Okay, Q3, 9 and 17. So Q3 and 9 is same over here and here. I'll copy the entire thing as it is and then I'll see. So Q3, Q9, Q3, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q1, Q2, Q4, Q9, Q10. Then Q3, Q9, then Q5, Q11. Okay, and 17 is the added one from Q3, Q9. 17 I'll write down. 17 it is here. So 17 on epsilon goes to 17, 20, 15, 16, 18 और 20 से आगे 21 तक भी जाएगा. तो मैं लिखती हूँ 17 के लिए Q17 goes to Q20, Q21, Q15, Q16, Q18. ओके, इसमें 21 आया इसलिए ये फाइनल स्टेट में जाएगा. नाउ 17 ऑन 0 and 1. 17 पे अगर 0 आएगा तो एक ये वे है, यहाँ से कुछ नहीं आता. दूसरा वे ऐसा है, यहाँ से 0 आएगा तो 17 पे और 1 आएगा तो 19 पे. तो इधर 0 आएगा तो 17 पे और 1 आएगा तो 19 पे. Now do we have any new states? This is same, so need not to write. लेकिन ये नया state है, so we'll write down this state. Okay, that is, and that we are replacing all these variables from here with the actual values and we are matching it over here. Okay, so now with this, this NFA to DFA conversion table is ready. Now with this ABCD, all the new values, we will try to make a table which we call as a DFA table. Okay, now that table we have converted to this DFA transition table. Okay, now from this table, this could be the final answer. But if you see properly, here in this table, there are so many states which are having repeated values. As such, we can see over here is A giving BC. Is BC repeated anywhere? Yes, it is repeated. So this kind of repeated values are there and we need to minimize this table. Okay, so that could be called as a minimized DFA transition table or reduced DFA transition table. So I can say minimized DFA. Okay, to construct this minimized DFA, what I need to do is I need to cancel out the repeated states. As we see, this B and C is same as this B and C. So I can say state A and state C are acting same. So one of them can be cancelled out. So we are cancelling out state C. Okay, so state C, if I cancel out, I am replacing C with A. So I should be writing replacing C with A. So here I have C, I'll replace it with A. Anywhere else do I have C? No, then it is done. Now next is BD. Similarly, we have this BD. Okay, is BD repeated anywhere? No. Now we have BE. Is it repeated anywhere? No. Then we have FG. Is it repeated anywhere? Yes. FG is same as this FG. So what we can do is, we have just marked these two states. Okay. Now we'll just cross check whether these two states are both final or non-final. Yes. Both of them, E and G, are final. So then we can minimize one of them. So let's minimize state G. When we are cancelling G, it is supposed to be replaced with E because we matched it with E. So replace G with E. So wherever in my table I have G, I'll replace it with E. Okay. Now next, I'll find out some other combinations. BE is not repeated anywhere. Then FE, is it repeated? Yes, FE is repeated. Now this FE and this FE, they both are final states? Yes, they both are final states. So what we are supposed to do in this case is, we will cancel out one of them. So now I'm going to cancel out this I have matched with E, so I will cancel it out. I'll replace it with E. So wherever I have I'll replace it with E. Okay. So accordingly, now I have constructed this table. Do I have any other reductions? Yes. FE is also same over here as FE. So this FE belongs to state E. This FE belongs to state H. They both are final states? Yes. That means we can cancel out one of them. So now let us cancel out this state. And now H I am replacing with E because it has matched with this state. So wherever I find H, I will replace it with E. Like this, I have cancelled out this and replaced here. Now I have one more combination found, that is this FE is matching with this FE. So what I will do in this case, again these two states both are final states, so I can cancel out one from them. So I will cancel out F, and F I am replacing with E. So wherever I have F, I will replace it with E. Rest all are done. Now I don't find any similar combinations. So now on this table, we'll make the final minimized version of DFA. So this will be the new table. That is having states A, B, D, E. That's it. Okay. Where E is a final state and A is a initial state. So A will go to B and A, B will go to B and D, D will go to B and E will go to E and E. So this is the final DFA table which we have constructed for this above question. So we can say this is the third step. Step 3, DFA table. Now on this final DFA table, we can draw the DFA diagram also. So let's just give a try to draw all the diagram. Say we have a state A, which is the initial state. On 0 it goes to B. On 1 it goes to A. B on 0 goes to B. And on 1 it goes to D. Okay. D on 0 goes to B. On 1 it goes to E. And E on 0 it goes to E, and on 1 also it goes to E. and where E is a final state. So this could be the diagram which is having this particular regular expression. If you want to just cross check your answer after doing so many efforts on this particular problem, so you can just cross check a little bit like this. This regular expression, if you observe properly, it is containing substring 0, 1, 1. Before and after we can have any combination of 0 and 1. मतलब ऐसा कोई string जिसके अंदर 0, 1, 1 एक substring होना चाहिए. So if you just look at this diagram, ये diagram में भी ऐसे ही हो रहा है. यहाँ पे when we start from A, 0, 1, 1 है तो फाइनल पे, फिर उसके बाद कितने भी 0 और 1 आने दो. लेकिन 0, 1 और 1 ऐसा सबस्ट्रिंग नहीं है तो वो तब तक ये लूप में रहेगा. और जैसे ही हम लोग को ये सबस्ट्रिंग मिलेगा, we'll reach the final state. So this way we can cross check our final answer that we have got the correct solution or not. अगर इसमें कुछ गड़बड़ लग रहा है, so we can go back and change wherever we have done any mistake. So this much is sufficient for writing it for 10 marks. Okay?